This is something that matters to everyone, no matter how old you're right now. Your brain is with you for your whole life. It helps you think, feel, remember, create ideas, solve problems, and enjoy the world. The good news is that your brain is not fixed. It can change, grow, and improve at any age. You do not need expensive tools or special talent. Small daily habits can make a big difference over time. Many people think that the brain gets old and weak and that nothing can be done about it. That idea is not true. The brain is like a living garden. If you take care of it, it stays healthy. If you ignore it, weeds grow. Keeping your brain young is not about trying to be perfect. It is about giving your brain the right kind of care again and again in simple ways. Your brain loves movement, learning, rest, connection, and purpose. When you give it these things, it stays flexible and strong. Let's start by talking about movement. Your brain and your body are deeply connected. When your body moves, your brain wakes up. You do not need to run fast or lift heavy weights to help your brain. Simple movement like walking, stretching, dancing, or playing a sport helps blood flow to the brain. Blood brings oxygen and nutrients that your brain needs to work well. When you move your body, your brain also releases helpful chemicals that improve mood, focus, and memory. These chemicals help protect brain cells and help new connections form. Even a short walk each day can make a difference. The key is consistency. A little movement every day is better than a lot once in a while. Another powerful way to keep your brain young is learning new things. Your brain loves challenges. When you learn something new, your brain builds new pathways. This keeps it flexible instead of stiff. Learning does not have to be hard or boring. It can be fun and playful. You can learn a new language, a new game, a musical instrument, a recipe, or even how to use a new app. When you struggle a little and make mistakes, that is actually good for your brain. Mistakes mean your brain is growing. Try to stay curious. Ask questions. Explore topics that interest you. Curiosity is like food for the brain. Reading is another simple habit that helps keep the brain young. When you read, your brain imagines scenes, understands emotions, and connects ideas. Reading keeps your attention strong and your thinking sharp. It does not matter if you read books, articles, or stories online, as long as you're really paying attention. Try to read slowly sometimes and think about what the words mean. This deeper reading gives your brain a gentle workout. Listening to audiobooks can also help, especially when combined with imagination. Let's talk about sleep, because sleep is one of the most important things for brain health. When you sleep, your brain cleans itself. It removes waste, organizes memories, and repairs connections. Without enough sleep, your brain becomes tired and slow. You may feel forgetful, emotional, or unfocused. Many people think sleep is a waste of time, but sleep is actually productive time for your brain. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Create a calm routine before sleep. Turn off bright screens when you can and give your brain time to slow down. Good sleep keeps your brain fresh and young. Food also plays a role in brain health. Your brain needs fuel, just like your body. Eating a variety of foods helps give your brain what it needs. Fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats support brain function. Drinking enough water is also important because even mild dehydration can affect focus and memory. Try to notice how different foods make you feel. When you eat well, your brain often feels clearer and calmer. You do not need to be strict. Balance and awareness are more important than perfection. Stress is something we all face, but too much stress for too long can harm the brain. When you're stressed all the time, your brain stays in a state of alert. This can make it harder to think clearly, remember things, and learn. Learning how to manage stress helps keep your brain young. Simple breathing exercises can calm the nervous system. Taking slow, deep breaths tells your brain that you are safe. Spending time in nature also helps reduce stress. Even looking at trees or the sky can calm the mind. Finding small moments of peace during the day can protect your brain over time. Social connection is another key to a young brain. Humans are social beings. Our brains are built to connect with others. Talking, laughing, sharing ideas, and listening all activate many parts of the brain. When you have meaningful conversations, your brain stays engaged and alert. Loneliness, on the other hand, can make the brain feel dull and tired. Try to stay connected with friends, family, or classmates. Even short, friendly interactions can lift your mood and stimulate your mind. Kindness and connection are powerful brain medicine. Let's also talk about emotions. Your emotional life affects your brain more than you may realize. Holding in emotions for a long time can create tension in the brain and body. Learning to notice and express your feelings in healthy ways helps your brain stay balanced. It is okay to feel sad, angry, or confused sometimes. These emotions are part of being human. What matters is how you respond to them. Writing in a journal, talking to someone you trust, or doing creative activities can help process emotions. A calm emotional life supports a healthy brain. Creativity is another way to keep your brain young. Creativity is not only about art or music. It is about finding new ways to think and express yourself. Drawing, writing, singing, building, or even imagining stories can stimulate the brain. Creative activities help different parts of the brain work together. They also bring joy, which is important for mental health. You do not need to be good at creativity. You just need to enjoy it. When you enjoy something, your brain learns better. Let's talk about focus and attention. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Phones, notifications, and constant noise can make the brain jump from one thing to another. This can weaken attention over time. Training your focus helps keep your brain strong. You can practice focusing by doing one thing at a time. When you eat, notice the taste. When you listen, really listen. When you study, remove distractions for a short time. Even 5 or 10 minutes of deep focus can help retrain your brain. Attention is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Another important habit is giving your brain rest during the day. Rest is not the same as sleep. Rest means slowing down and doing nothing for a few moments. Staring out the window, sitting quietly, or taking a calm walk gives your brain space to breathe. When your brain is always busy, it becomes tired. Short breaks help refresh your mind and improve creativity. Do not feel guilty for resting. Rest is part of staying healthy and young. Purpose is also very important for brain health. Having something to look forward to, something that matters to you, keeps your brain active. Purpose gives meaning to your actions. It does not have to be a big goal. It could be helping others, learning something new, or working toward a dream. When your brain feels that life has meaning, it stays engaged and motivated. Purpose fuels mental energy. Let us talk about mindset. How you think about aging matters. If you believe that your brain will get worse no matter what, your brain may follow that belief. But if you believe that you can grow and improve, your brain responds positively. This is called a growth mindset. A growth mindset means you see challenges as chances to learn. It means you do not give up easily. It means you believe effort matters. This kind of thinking keeps your brain flexible and young. Another helpful habit is reflecting on your day. At the end of the day, take a moment to think about what you learned, what went well, or what you are grateful for. Gratitude has a strong effect on the brain. It shifts your focus from problems to positive experiences. This does not mean ignoring difficulties. It means balancing them with appreciation. A grateful brain is a calmer brain, and a calmer brain stays healthier longer. Let's also talk about technology. Technology can be helpful or harmful, depending on how we use it. Using technology to learn, connect, and create can support brain health. But constant scrolling and passive watching can make the brain lazy. Try to be mindful of how you use screens. Ask yourself if what you are doing is adding value to your life. Set small limits when needed. Give your brain time away from screens so it can rest and reset. Trying new experiences is another way to keep your brain young. When you change a routine, your brain wakes up. Taking a different route, meeting new people, or trying new foods can stimulate your mind. New experiences force the brain to adapt. This keeps it flexible and alert. You do not need to travel far or do something extreme. Small changes are enough. Let's not forget laughter. Laughter is powerful for the brain. It reduces stress, improves mood, and connects people. When you laugh, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel good. These chemicals also protect brain cells. Watching something funny, sharing jokes, or remembering happy moments can lift your mental energy. Joy is not just a feeling. It is brain nourishment. One more important thing is patience. Brain health is built over time. You may not notice changes right away. That is okay. Small habits add up. Be kind to yourself. If you miss a day or feel unmotivated, do not give up. Start again the next day. Your brain responds to what you do most often, not what you do perfectly. As we come closer to the end of this talk, I want you to remember one simple idea. Keeping your brain young is about how you live each day. It is about movement, learning, rest, connection, and meaning. It is about choosing curiosity over fear, kindness over stress, and balance over extremes. Your brain is always listening to your lifestyle. You have more power than you think. Every walk, every book, every conversation, every moment of rest is a message to your brain. That message can say, stay awake, stay curious, stay alive. No matter your age, today is a good day to start caring for your brain. Thank you for listening, and I hope this talk helps you treat your brain with the care and respect it deserves.